There it is. Come on. 100K, baby. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. So close. Look at all those nines, though. 99999. Are you going to get 100K? 999. Come on. You can do it, laddie. I believe in you. Who's going to be the 100,000th person? I wish I knew. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you. Oh, my God. Watch it go down now. I'll watch it go down. 100,000 subscribers. Wow. Man, I have been waiting for that for a really long time. I actually wasn't sure how long it was. I went on there. I guess it's not going to go down. It might go down one or two, but it goes right back up usually. But yeah, like I guess my first video was around September 2012. So almost it would be 5 years this September from like the first time I uploaded a video to the channel, which is it's crazy. It's taken this long. It's been a very, very hard road to get to 100K for me. I mean, some people get there quicker, some people get there a lot, maybe even slower than me, or never get there at all and kind of give up along the way. And there was definitely times during this, journey to 100K that I had, kind of stopped doing videos for like a few weeks. And I was just like, oh, I don't know if it's really going anywhere. But man, am I really glad that I stuck with doing this, because my life has just completely changed and turned around, and it is in no small part because of YouTube and the support that you guys have given me. Because 5 years ago, when I started doing this, my life was just dog shit. I was living down in Florida with my uncle because I couldn't support myself really. I eventually was able to get an apartment down there because the rent down there is so cheap. I was even able to actually find an apartment that I could afford down there with the little amount of money that I was making. And I just kind of started doing YouTube videos just for the lulz. I was doing it initially just to make my friends laugh, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do with the channel. But like the first video I think I did where I got like a bunch of views on was I did an angry fat guy, one of my first angry fat guy rants, which was about Dead Space 3, which I still to this day think was an awful game and just a disgrace to the Dead Space franchise. But I definitely did not hold back in that video, and it got a couple thousand views. I believe I even got a comment on the follow-up video about the Tomb Raider reboot from Boogie2988, which really gave me a big kick in my subscriber numbers initially, which might have been only like 100 people. But to me at the time was like, oh my god, I just got 100 subscribers in a day, time to lose my mind. And that was a huge deal to me, just at that time. And, I think I did a couple of tech videos. I did like an overview of my gaming laptop at the time, which was an Asus G74SX. That was like my first real tech video with computer hardware, was that laptop, because I had gotten back into PC gaming after having played games a lot as a kid on the PC. I got back into it with a gaming laptop initially, which I regretted so shortly after getting that thing, and I was just like, screw this laptop, I need to build a gaming PC, and I began accruing parts over the course of like 9 months. It took me that long to get together all the parts for my build, which had the i5 3570K and the GTX 680, which was the best card from NVIDIA at that time, and I remember getting it, and then like a week later the 700 series came out, and I was able to do a return with Amazon, and I ended up getting a 770 Lightning, which I then very shortly after got a second 770 Lightning. So that was kind of where it all started with tech on the channel, and I guess it's just continued to evolve from there, as I've always been kind of focused on game performance, and it's always been a major concern for me is how games run on the PC, so I just kind of kept going with that. And yeah, just thank you so much to all you guys for, supporting the channel and everything, and anyone that's helped me along the way. Some other YouTubers have definitely helped me out early on in the channel. I was just watching my 250 subscriber special where I had been thanking people that I still consider very good friends to this day. Dialing Ping, Schaefer Bates, who are two YouTubers, and a buddy of ours, Dan, who doesn't do YouTube too much anymore, but he used to do it all the time. He's a really great After Effects artist. And Chef also, actually. But yeah, those guys kind of came on with me pretty early on and gave me some support. We did a couple of collaborative videos together, and yeah, and really, like, kudos to like my buddy Schaefer, the one I just mentioned there. He's doing really well. He does voice impressions. He's absolutely huge, tremendous, maybe one of the best voice impressionists I've ever seen. Maybe even better than me, Donald Trump. And I am the biggest. But I mean biggest like I'm absolutely fucking huge in the pants. Not the hands. But yeah, so yeah, those guys helped me out early on. Still consider them very good friends to this day. When I was in the hospital after I had my gastric sleeve surgery, Only like 2 people actually contacted me to see if I was doing okay, and one of them was Di, who I consider to be a very good friend. He's been super supportive over the past years, you know, guiding me with weight loss and stuff. And because he's outside of YouTube, which he doesn't do as much anymore, he's a personal trainer and things. So, you know, huge thanks to those guys for supporting me. Also, Jay's 2 Cents, who just hit his 1 million subscribers. I just saw his 1 million subscriber special go up yesterday. Huge congrats to Jay. He was also one of the tech channels that very early on helped me out. He kind of saw what I was doing, and after I reached out to him actually because I was in the process of getting my gastric sleeve surgery, and he had previously had the gastric, I believe he had the bypass, the full Roux-en-Y. And yeah, I kind of came to him, was like, hey man, I saw in one of your older videos that you actually had, you know, the gastric bypass and everything, and I'm looking to go into this, you know, can you give me any advice or anything like that? And he kind of, you know, we talked a little bit, and he gave me some advice on that, and he invited me on Tech Talk, and that gave me a boost in subscribers. So eternally grateful to Jay and also Jerry Barnacles for having me on that show so early on. I think I was at maybe about 2,000 subscribers at that time. It gave me a really nice bump at that time, and it's just continued from there. So yeah, thanks so much to everyone. I'm going to keep on going, keep on grinding with these videos. If you missed it, we actually announced a giveaway yesterday, which is really exciting, between myself, Level 1 Techs, and Tech Deals. So that's all going on. And if you haven't registered yet for the giveaway, I will put a link down in the description below. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and probably benchmark some stuff, because that's what I do now. I benchmark things for a living. It's kind of insane, and I'm pretty fortunate, and I love you all for it. So I'll catch you guys next time. Tur.